Oh yeah, folks, man, it's the WC, a legendary video. I like to say that this is probably like an instant classic video. Um, by the time y'all watch this video, Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors would have won the NBA Finals, whether it be a sweep or whether it be in 5 games. Either way, they won the NBA Finals. Now this video, and I apologize for that damn motorcycle, is it's nice weather outside, but y'all know how it is. This video has to be made about Durant. All right. And regardless of winning or losing, this video had to happen about Durant. And like, I want everybody to understand that, Durant's kind of from my area. You know what I'm saying? We kind of grew up around, the DC, Maryland area. You know what I'm saying? So it was tough for me to see this man not come back to DC and the Wizards. I kind of took that a little bit personally, but from going to college and universities and all that other stuff, it's kind of best to be away from home. I know how that feels. And anybody that watches this video or has been to colleges outside of their home base and has actually went out in different states and jobs and stuff, you understand what I mean. There's a little bit of relief not necessarily being around immediate family. So I can understand why he didn't want to come back to Washington. Okay, I'm saying all this stuff to set it up. All right. So y'all can understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so I understand why he didn't come back to DC, why he didn't even consider coming here. But this undoubtedly, NBA Finals MVP, World Champion, those things are off the list. You can check those things off for Durant. Okay, by now. But this is unequivocally one of the weakest moves in NBA history that I've ever seen of a high quality superstar, a high caliber superstar. This is the weakest move. All right. And you want to know what 1A weakest move is? LeBron going to Miami to form a super team and win 2 championships down there. That was weak too. That was a weak ass move too. All right. But I understand that the great players of this game cannot do it themselves. We all heard the argument that Jordan needed Pippen, he needed Kerr, he needed Paxton, he needed Grant. We know the story, all right? That's no debate. We know that Kevin Durant cannot win championships on his own. We understand this. This is on the table. We've already understand this, all right? But it's in the matter of how he did it. How in the hell, you have to explain this to me, all right? This video ever gets to Kevin Durant, I'm pretty sure you're not going to give a damn. You're just going to look at your ring. You're going to put on your middle finger, and you're going to point it at my direction. Okay, fine. But how in the hell are you up 3-1 on the team that you join, all right? Blow a 3-1 lead, all right? Arguably with this year's current MVP last season, all right, Russell Westbrook will win the league MVP unanimously, all right? He will win it. There's no doubt about it, all right? And this is before that, that ceremony, which is fucking pointless anyway. All right. I don't know why they're doing it in that way. The NBA doesn't need Drake. All right. The NBA doesn't need that whole spectacle like the ESPYs. They don't need that shit, man. They don't need it. But that's a subject for another video now. I'll make a rant video on that when that time comes. But you leave a team with the eventual MVP in Westbrook to join a team that's fully loaded, that won 73 games that same year, that you guys were whooping their ass in the Western Conference Finals, blew a 3-1 lead against this team, all right, had this team down and out, and then you joined the team that you almost basically beat. And so instead of coming back to OKC with Westbrook, who, like I said, I'll say it again, had a magnificent season, you take the easy way out, and you go to Golden State, a team that didn't need you, all right, to beat you. They showed that last year. They didn't need you to beat you. And it's just, this is like the ultimate in sports. It's like how can I explain it? It's almost like Bryce Harper joining the Yankees or something at this point. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Hey, why would you do that when you can win the championship here in Washington? All right, I know that some people might not like that analogy, but I'm just saying, why would you do that? I understand the history and the lineage and the team is pretty good, but you don't have to do that in order to win a championship. And it's like we go down the list. We all heard the list, man. Would Olajuwon had did this? Would Ewing have done this? You know, like I said, I apologize for the motorcycles. You know, it's nice outside. Motherfuckers want to ride their motorcycles like they Billy Badass and stuff. And I got my window open, so it is what it is. But like, you guys really gotta think about it, man. When Patrick Ewing had said, "Oh man, damn all this, man. Let me pack up and go to Chicago and play with Michael Jordan," you wouldn't have seen that shit. And like, I know some people will make the argument. They'll say Karl Malone, Gary Payton, they both went to LA to play with Shaq and Kobe, but they were in the twilight of their career. Durant is in the prime of his career doing this. It's just a weak ass move, man. You know what I'm saying? As great a player as he is, this is a weak ass move. And it's like, yeah, he has the championship. Yeah, he has it, man. He has it. He's got it. He's got the Finals MVP. He's got it. But they're always in the hearts and minds of NBA players, NBA not players, but we're players too. I'm pretty sure there's players out there that feel this way too. But in the hearts and minds of NBA players and fans alike, all right, spectators of the game, this is a weak ass move. This is a weak ass move for him to Golden State to everybody but the people at Golden State. All right, in Golden State, San Francisco, Oakland, wherever it's located, right in the middle of that. This is a weak ass move to everybody but the people in that area. And like I said, LeBron is not off the hook when it comes to this either. You know what I'm saying? Because this is one of those situations in which LeBron, you know, a few years ago, because of the fact that he couldn't win a championship on his own in Cleveland, for the most part. He got them there, but he couldn't win it. You know, took his ball and went somewhere else. Well, if you tell me hypothetically now, if you're telling me that a potential Westbrook and Durant versus the Cavaliers matchup, LeBron and the Cavaliers matchup last season wouldn't have been probably more so in the favor of Durant and Westbrook the second time around against LeBron, you're out of your mind. All right? If you tell me that hypothetically now, we're talking about hypothetically speaking, that wouldn't have been a primetime matchup for the Thunder in that case, you're out of your mind. You know? It just doesn't make any sense. And like, you know, this video has to be made. There's going to always be an asterisk next to Kevin Durant when it comes to, doesn't matter how many championships he wins at this point. And that's unfortunate for Kevin. Because this is a cloud that's going to hang over his head. And I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be one of the people leading the charge. Doesn't matter how many championships he wins with Golden State. It will always and forever, this always and forever will be one of the weakest ass moves in sports history. Weak shit. This is right up there with Mark McGuire taking steroids, allegedly. This is right up there with Barry Bonds taking steroids, allegedly. This is right up there with Lance Armstrong taking some steroids, allegedly. You know, I have to say allegedly because, like I said, it's still up for debate to a certain degree. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It feels that way. It feels like there's a cheat code thrown in here. And here's another thing that I want to make sure that I say in this long ass video. Adam Silver, get on your goddamn job, please. These super teams, the variance in the NBA needs to be wider. It needs to be better. It needs to be superstars in every, you know, just about in every city. When these superstars come together to create these super teams, okay, the competition level, the suspense level just disappears. This is some bullshit. Durant shouldn't have been, the NBA shouldn't have allowed Kevin Durant to go to Golden State. It's some bullshit. They blocked Chris Paul going to the Lakers but they didn't block Kevin Durant going to the Warriors. And I understand that the bargaining agreement and the trade clauses, you know, say y'all can break that down to me. All y'all want down in the comments. It's bullshit, man. I thought that the DeMarcus Cousins trade was bullshit. That him going to, you know, New Orleans was and is an attempt to make New Orleans a relevant team in the NBA in the Western Conference. It's an attempt. If you put Chris Paul right now on the New Orleans Pelicans, they're the third best team in the Western Conference right now. There is no debate about that. Do not argue with me about that. You will lose every time. They're the third best team in the Western Conference with a Chris Paul. Next season, if that happens. Or Paul George. They'll be right up there top 5 with Paul George. Or Carmelo. They'll be top 5. Carmelo. If Carmelo goes down there. I mean, like overall, the super team phase in the NBA just needs to go. This is some bullshit that just kind of just needs to go. Build through the draft. Build your core through the draft and smart trades. All right, not going out and lowering, you know, 3-4 superstars, and the next thing you know, you're in the NBA Finals. That's some bullshit. This is modern day NBA, and this is bullshit. Nobody wants to watch this shit, man. Nobody wants to watch the Golden State Warriors with a player that with the superstar player that was so afraid to go against the Warriors. If I can't beat them, I might as well join them. That's basically what this is. This is a weak ass move. And Adam Silver, this is your fault. Do something about it. This happened during your watch. Hopefully people will understand where I'm coming from. I'm speaking more so from the basic, not basic, but the common NBA fan. We don't want to see this shit. All right, we really don't want to see this. All right, even if this is my squad, it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's my squad, I understand that it's not fair. It's just not fair. There needs to be more variance in the NBA. More variance. It's the WC, man. It's a long-ass video about Durant. You know, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors and Kevin Durant. But like I said, I'll say it again. It's for always and forever. Always and forever. Be a weak ass move. It's the WC. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share. You know what I'm saying? Do something with it, man. I gave y'all 12 minutes, 13 something minutes of hardcoreness, man. And until next time, peace out. Going into next season, these guys are the favorites. What do you want me to say? Adam Silver, do something about this quick. Now I'm going to leave the video. Bye.